Alright guys, Forsaken just announced something huge and no one even knew it was going to come, with this being a brand new summer event, and there's a lot more coming to it than we know about. Let's get into it. So, after having many events in Forsaken, including the Christmas event, the Masquerade event, and many more, there is one event that hasn't actually ever been seen, and this is the summer event. It's crazy how I literally mentioned that this summer event should come to the game, since it's one event that we haven't seen yet, and finally, after a month, they actually announced it, with this upcoming event being something similar to old summer games in Roblox, as Roblox used to make summer events, and even Catalog Haven. Catalog Haven being one of those event shopping games, and if you're an unk, you'll probably remember it, with it now being less popular due to how old it is, as bigger games like the Catalog Avatar Creator took over. But it was basically a game where you could just use to make your avatar, really, and Catalog Haven had a lot of various mini games that you could play throughout the game, with some allowing you to use different weapons and even like small maps of where you would have to defeat other players. So something similar to this can come to this Forsaken summer event, with it having like many mini games. It seems like this will actually be the first time a game mode's added to Forsaken, as mainly with Catalog Haven you can use different weapons that are either powerful or some that are weaker than others, and of course, yeah, they give you an advantage against every player. So maybe the player sizes for each server will probably be way bigger than usual, so way more players should be into these mini games. And with the logo, there's actually a bunch of skins, it seems, that are going to come to the game, with one of them, it seems like 2-time, one for John Doe, one for Sixer, another for Nolly, and finally it's either 007N7 or someone else. We already got confirmation on the Sixer skin that was developed by Danuation, and it's called Incognito, with this skin kind of being similar to the Azure Void skin. So here, Sixer is more like the Incognito tab that you can do on various web browsers, but it does look very similar to the Void skin, so maybe a lot more other skins in the game could get this as well. And if you haven't already, yeah, you probably want to start saving your coins again, since it might be like the July 4th update with everything costing like 20k in total. So yeah, just save your cash. Forsaken have confirmed this is not going to be similar to how the other events were, and they have made the system completely improved and revamped. So these improvements are hopefully better for everyone, and they've taken back feedback from all the previous events. Like, remember that Christmas event with that random guy in the avatar shop? Zero lore to them, just some random guy that was added, and we're not even sure why they were even there. So now they'll probably add a bit of lore to the shopkeeper. Since the last events, everyone didn't like how you had to grind so much.
I feel like the whole point is to force people to grind Forsaken 20%. Because what do you mean there's 2 times the number of skins that can be bought from the Halloween update?
Just to get one of those skins. Imagine when Nosferatu came out, you had to get over 3k Sukars, and getting 3k Sukars was like at least like 20 hours of playtime. And it looks like, yeah, they're not trying to do that with this event, and probably they'll make it into a way where you can earn more. Probably won't have to save your cash, as there will be a new currency to this, but people are just reminiscing how bad it was before with the buying the limited skins and then they delay it until winter for a new survivor. But yeah, that's definitely not going to happen this time around. The thing is, with the amount of skins and concepts being created by the community, there are actually already several ideas that could easily fit into a seasonal update, and one of the biggest fan favorites has to be Surfer V. This concept was originally created by 54 Burgers and completely changed V into a summer themed sea creature. Instead of having a normal skateboard, she now uses a surfboard, and the design even gives her a large tail to fully embrace the ocean theme. Ever since the concept was revealed, players have been saying we need more skins like this. What makes the skin even more impressive is that it didn't even stop at the concept art. It was then developed into a 3D model by Gunt, and the progress was incredible. The model quickly started looking almost identical to the original artwork, with even 54 Burgers being surprised at how accurately the concept has been recreated. As development continued, the skin only became more polished, polished, adding extra details that made it feel something that could genuinely release in-game. And since this event is coming up soon, it looks like it probably will. The skin has already been shown with custom animations, and even with V doing an emote. Isaac himself has responded to the project, praising the work and pointing how he made the 3D fit work on 2D clothing so well with extra details. And that's something a lot of fans wanted Forsaken to do, was not go too deep into the 3D clothing, as they don't like how the layering is. So having Isaac mention that ages ago now seems like this is a likely skin to come to the game. We have even seen surfing and spray animations that already look release ready. At this point, the only thing missing at the time was a final polish and the sound effects. However, V isn't the only character that could fit into a summer event. Another concept that players have wanted for a long time is Snorkel 2-Time. This skin gives 2-Time a snorkel, a rubber ducky accessory, and even a shark tooth dagger. Their second life form also received additional details such as seaweed growing from their shoulders, helping sell the underwater theme even further. And since people before were predicting that there would be like a beach map with this update, instead it seems like we're gonna get a whole different new game mode, or definitely a classic Roblox map that is summer themed. Like Forsaken, your job's already being done for you. You might as well just add them in. And we've seen that with how the Azure update was, with the amount of fan concepts into the game now. So this one is literally perfect to add. However, there has been a problem with this update that people are complaining about already. This summer event is coming so late into August, and we've already got an answer to why this has happened. Because the full equinox marks the astronomical start of autumn, and that means on Tuesday, September 22nd of 2026 is when summer ends. So there's still a lot of summer left, and we already know how Forsaken is, with them being very delayed on so many updates now. It makes sense why this one's late as well. Even though a bunch of other games have already added their summer event, it's fine, it's Forsaken. And we can also expect to see more skins for Azure and probably others as well. One thing is, people want to see a bikini skin for Azure, which is crazy. These Forsaken fans, bro. But other than that, it doesn't seem like there will be any other major updates to this event. Probably just some balance changes and quality of life things that will be added. But overall, it's just mainly going to be a huge mini game update. We still don't know when it's actually going to release, but knowing Forsaken, most likely near towards the end of August or halfway through. So expect to see a sudden update of this event. I do believe this event should get players to come back again and have a reason for you to keep grinding to get these new summer skins, and maybe just add more fun to the game. Luckily, this event won't end up being like the Christmas event or even the Masquerade event, but definitely a similar shop. Likely you get points for winning a mini game or something like that. Maybe it could be like epic mini games. If you do win a match, you'll get an extra point, and then you can use that in the shop. Like, why don't they make it somewhat similar to like Clash Royale or something, where there's a whole draft event, and if you lose a match in that draft, that's it. You have to pay with Robux, and you have to fund Forsaken's pockets. That's the quickest way to make $1 million. Just hire me, Forsaken. I predicted this event to come last month. See, I'm an admin at this point. So what do you think will come to this event, and will it be better than the other ones? And if you haven't already, subscribe and like the video right now, and watch this video on the dumbest Forsaken fans that I found. And guess what? We're summering it.